Hi, my name is Rick Pilla, and you can just call me Rick. But before anything else, I would like to extend my regards to the President of the United States of America, Barack Obama. As a matter of fact, you are my idol. You can see in my Facebook. And what I'm trying to say here right now has something to do with the biblical context why America is facing recession, and I hope that I'm not offending anybody because I just want to tell the truth, as the saying goes that the truth will set you free. So who will going to tell you if I will not going to tell you? So the reason why I'm here, because I've been a lot, most of my time were spent to a lot of Americans. And as a matter of fact, mind you, if you check my blog, it's located at http://blogspot.com. It's just located here in YouTube. It says there that I have a heart for America. In our church, every nation, every member has a desire for every nation, but it just so happened that I have a heart for America. And this is the reason why I'm sharing something about Americans. Look, according to the Bible, when Jesus Christ gave the parable of the coins, he decided to give to several people. Some were given 2 coins, some were given 3 coins, some were given 4 coins. To make the story short, the 4 coins, when Jesus Christ returned without them expecting, just like a twinkle of an eye, the 4 coins became 6 coins. Or the 3 coins became 4 coins. Or the 2 coins became 3 coins. But unfortunately, the other guy, the 1 coin, did not increase anything. So in other words, God made an investment in you, but just imagine if you're a businessman, you put an investment and then all of a sudden your investment will be gone, or there's nothing happening in your investment, so you're just wasting time. So to cut the story short, Jesus Christ is talking in the parable of the coins about financial stewardship. The question is, are you financially stewardship, or are you a financial steward person? I'm talking to you, America. I'm talking to the American people because I have a heart for you. I don't know why I'm still here. My mom is already there. All my family is already there. I don't know why am I here. But even though I'm here, my heart belongs to you. And one day I believe with my faith I'll be there. Whether I like it or not, in that time, He will do His way. Now again, going back to financial stewardship, you try to imagine, even me, I cannot even fathom, it really breaks my heart to see Americans going down financially. Especially when you are facing economic meltdown. It breaks my heart. Why? Because I have an ambition going there. It doesn't matter for me if I work as a cook or whatever, as long as I'll be earning. But the problem is there's no job right now. I'm not saying in general, although they're still existing. But what I'm trying to say is that there are no longer jobs. There are no more jobs available. So, to make the story short, there is one reason why. And you know what's the reason? I have to be upfront with you. Even here in the Philippines, I've seen a lot of Americans. And not only in the Philippines, even though when I went to Hong Kong, Taiwan, and China, even some of other countries, I saw how Americans spend their money. They are not financially steward, or they are not good financial steward of their money. And that is a contradictory in the Bible, and that contradicts God. to make the story short. And maybe, I'm just using the word maybe so that you won't be offended. This is the reason why America is suffering recession. America is suffering economic meltdown because people there are not financially good stewards. I'm not telling all of you because there are also people there who are prospering financially. But what I'm talking about is America is suffering recession. They're suffering economic meltdown because they are not financially steward. I'm not saying all of them, but most of them. So when you talk about most of them, it's almost all. Now, I am prophesying to you right now. I'm not saying I'm a prophet. Of course, nobody is a prophet unless he has an office. I don't have an office. I'm just an ordinary fellow. But I have a gift of prophecy. What I'm trying to tell you right now, what I'm trying to prophesy you right now is that you better start keeping your last penny. Look at the Chinese. I'm not trying to create a discrimination out here. Even though they aren't Christian, but God is blessing them a lot, because if you were going to see them around the world, they are the people who are progressing. And mind you, even in America, there are a lot of Americans working for the Chinese, and most of all here in the Philippines. Here in the Philippines, the Chinese are the business tycoons. If any one of you here doesn't know what the word tycoons means, it means to say tycoons is a kind of person who doesn't have a money or who has a money that will not go less than billions. That's the meaning of tycoons. So look how God blessed with the Chinese, because they are financially steward. That's why in our church, I became financially blessed, but not too much, because God blessed us little by little. It's not abruptly. Because I follow the formula of trying to spend less and keep more. But a lot of Americans, they work, and then all of a sudden, after the work, they just go hang out in the bar and drink and just spend everything. I'm not saying all, again, but most. And again, when you say most, it's almost all. But I'm not saying all, okay? So, in other words, I know that America is the mother country who are, by history, sending forth a lot of missionaries around the world. That's why there are a lot of missionaries or born again. And I'm thankful for America, not only by history, but by spirituality. I became a born again because our founder in the church is an American. From the Philippines to the world, we planted 61 churches. We planted more than 1,000 churches in 61 nations. I'll not mention you what's the name of our church. So I'm very, very much thankful about that. But again, one thing that doesn't make me thankful is that the recession in America, when will this end? This will only end if people will start saving their money. Instead of spending, they have to keep their money and prove to God that they are financially good steward. Otherwise, they will not going to survive. What do I mean to say when I said they will not going to survive? That's not literal. What I'm saying, they will not going to survive to the kind of life that they're having. If they are suffering financially, they keep on suffering and suffering again and again. So it's like a roller coaster. It will be transmitted to their children and to their children's children. So it's recorded in the book of Deuteronomy 28. So when you read the book of Deuteronomy 28, you will see there that one sin of a person will transmit downward to 10th generation. But one goodness done by one person will be transmitted to 100 generations downward. So I'm calling out, I'm telling America to wake up. Wake up, and every time you have your money, just keep it and spend little. If you can spend to rent a house for about, let's say, $400 or less, why do you have to look for a house for $1,000 just simply to let other people look that you're having nice house, and then all of a sudden inside your pocket you don't have money? That's not wise, and that's even a sin. So talking about financial steward is biblical. So one way to stop the recession in America and the economic meltdown is for people to start changing themselves. And one thing about America today, I'm sorry if I have to tell this, many people by history are Christians, and today there are a lot of atheism, agnosticism, I don't know if there is such a word. They no longer believe in God. Oh my gosh. Just imagine America brought, of course, it's the Spaniards who introduced Catholicism in the Philippines, but it's America who introduced in the Evangelist Church in the Philippines, or the born again in the Philippines, and right now it is America who is disowning the evangelical church by saying that they don't believe in God and they're already atheists. Oh, come on. That's ridiculous. But anyway, that's only passing, okay? I'm just worried about the people of America because I love that country, even though I don't belong to that country, but God gave a heart for me for America. I love you guys. I love your country. I love your nation. I love you, Sir President Barack Obama. More power to you. I salute you. As a matter of fact, I put you in my Facebook as my favorite. There's a context there saying political view. I pressed the button and I put there Barack Obama because you are the first African American who became the President of the United States of America, and I salute you for that. But anyway, I'm asking your permission to speak here in YouTube because I just don't want to speak here without your permission or without asking permission from you, because you are the president, and what I'm saying here will be aired all over the world, and everybody will see and listen what I'm saying here. And once again, going back to what I was trying to focus earlier, I'm just calling all Americans to please stop spending too much. Stop spending things that aren't very important. Stop buying things just to show to people that you have that, or try to rent a beautiful house simply to show people that you have that. The Chinese, when they came in the Philippines, they were only selling bottles, but now they are the tycoons, and I'm trying to imitate that kind of attitude, mind you. And there are a lot of people in Asia, particularly in China, in Korea, in Japan. They are progressing because they are thrifty. But America is a very rich nation, but how comes you are suffering recession? This is one of the problems in America today. People are spending too much.